Intercept reporter Ken Klippenstein had a little bit of fun on Memorial Day where he successfully trolled right-wingers by posting a picture of someone who is not his grandfather, alleging that it's his grandfather and getting Republicans to retweet about him on Memorial Day. Here is the tweet in question, and it was retweeted by Dinesh D'Souza. He writes, "Sir, my grandpa's a big fan of yours and is a veteran. He would be thrilled if you could retweet this photo of him for Memorial Day. Here he is as a young private first class. Happy Memorial Day." Now, the photo of the individual is, again, not Ken Klippenstein's grandfather. It's Lee Harvey Oswald, the person who is thought to have killed JFK. And of course, Dinesh D'Souza retweets it without realizing that it's Lee Harvey Oswald. Matt Gaetz did the same. And by the time that Matt Gaetz had retweeted it with, or quote tweeted it with a American flag emoji, Ken Klippenstein changed his Twitter handle to "Matt Gaetz is a pedo," a reference to Matt Gaetz allegedly spending money or paying a minor for sex. That's what he's being investigated for right now by the Justice Department. So Ryan, as a colleague of Ken Klippenstein's, as someone who works with Ken Klippenstein over at the Intercept, what do you have to say about this? There are some allegations that Klippenstein has been let go from the Intercept as a result of this behavior.
Allegations that have been forwarded publicly by one Ken. So Ken loves to layer one prank on top of another on top of another, and so it's just a kind of funhouse mirror room full of Kenny pranks. Going into this Memorial Day, he was spending some time thinking about how he was going to up his game from before, where he had, I think, was it last year that he did Lieutenant William Calley, who was the mass murderer from My Lai.
Yes.
Got several people to wish, and in that one, I thought that was a little bit more impressive because it included his name in it, and so you didn't just have to recognize. Lee Harvey Oswald has a pretty famous face if you're kind of a history buff, but Bill Calley, he said something like, "This is my grandfather, Bill Calley." So most military figures. Officials are familiar with that name, and yet he got some to retweet it anyway. Yeah. So Lee Harvey Oswald was a clever one. I guess we'll see what next Memorial Day brings.
Right. What's also amazing is that he succeeds in these pranks over and over again. Like Republicans, maybe after this, the right wing will be a little smarter about what he tries to get them to tweet. But it's amazing that they fell for it after the previous pranks that he's pulled. By the way, Matt Schlapp, the person who puts the CPAC conference, I believe it is, together, also retweeted it. Wow, Ken Klippenstein, it's my honor to retweet the photo of a veteran on a day we remember his fallen friends. God bless your grandfather and America, or the American flag, I guess. But I thought that the response from Candace Owens was the best because, look, Owens has never presented herself as a history buff or an avid reader of anything, to be honest. And so, as Ken mentions, I think I made Candace Owens short circuit, laughing my ass off. And so what he's referring to there, and he has the screenshots to prove it, apparently Candace Owens believed that Ken Klippenstein had done some Photoshop in this prank, but he had not. So she had written, "You're making a mockery of a day that is meant to memorialize men that died so that you and other anti-American leftists can laugh at their sacrifices by photoshopping a murderer into their uniforms. You are deranged, as is any person applauding your efforts." Well, I'm applauding his efforts, so I guess I'm deranged. But Ken Klippenstein did not Photoshop that photo of Lee Harvey Oswald. Can you talk about that a little bit, Ryan?
He was a serviceman, and there's a lot we still need to learn about what his involvement was with the American government, with the CIA, beyond his service. We do know that he spent that extraordinarily suspicious amount of time in the Soviet Union, in Mexico City. To me, among the many disappointments of the Trump administration was that he never ceded to Roger Stone's insistence that he release the rest of the classified JFK material. Like what absolute pitiful cowardice. This is a guy, Trump, who had been talking about the Kennedy assassination, his entire adult life, ruminating about conspiracy theories. And by some fluke chance, he winds up president of the United States and doesn't take the opportunity to declassify it. Just what an abysmal failure, and what a total coward. And so we're going to have to wait longer. I don't expect Joe Biden to deliver something that Trump didn't.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.